What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. What's up guys? Excuse the sweatiness, it's kind of hot. It's a hot day today, but today we're finishing up the truck once and for all, at least with the first phase of this truck build. I want to show you guys everything I have done. So last night I did put these sport mirrors on, the 454 mirrors. So here's a clip of it. All right guys, we haven't bolted down the bed, but I'm going to be changing these mirrors to turn them like this into this, the 454. Like I said, we're going to be doing a 454 conversion. So these mirrors got to go, these ones here. I already did this side. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one real quick. I'm not gonna do a tutorial of how to do this. It's fairly easy. The main thing you gotta do is take the whole door panel apart to get access to the 3 nuts holding that mirror in place. So I'm gonna do this real quick. The hardest part I wanna say is getting to that little clip that's in here. But once you get into that clip, everything else, I think there's just one screw here and everything else is just push clips. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like under here. All right guys, this is what it looks like under here. Got some type of paper, and then it's pretty nasty under here actually. This one needs to work. This handle needs work. I'm gonna probably in the future be doing a conversion to electric panels and everything. My only issue is that there's no boot here, so I don't know if we have to drill our own hole through here, and the door, or the door actually has one already, but the body doesn't. The door has one. That's funny. Yeah, the door has one right there, so we actually just need to drill one out here and put like a little grommet or something, and then buy a little boot to run wires to this area to make everything electric. But that's for the future. Right now I'm gonna remove this. Oh my god, this is deteriorating. I mean, it's as old as I am. I'm surprised it's still even on here, you know. This truck has not been touched by the first taquache, which is myself, you know. We're the first people actually, we're like Columbus, you know, just investigating this area here. So all there is 1, 2, 3 10 millimeters, and this thing comes out and the new one just pops in, and also 3 millimeters. So 3 10 millimeters. So let me go ahead and do this off camera. It's getting kind of dark, so I want to finish this before it gets too dark. All right guys, bolts are all in, mirror's all done. Look at that. I'll show you guys how it looks on the outside now, but let me put all this back together in the same way I took it off. So that's what we got done last night. We also this morning went ahead and installed the bed back on. My parents came back from Mexico, so they were able to help me carry this heavy thing and put it back on. So that's a complete look of it. I didn't record any of the bed part because, I mean, it's just repetitive bolts going in. Same thing with the rear bumper. So we got everything pretty much done as far as the suspension and brakes go. Also, this morning I went ahead and fixed the tie rods because my wheel was a little bit cockeyed. It was like one was going this way and the other one was going that way. So I kind of get it as straight as I could, even though it's probably not going to be 100% until we take it to the alignment shop. But I want to be able to test drive it for now and not have any issues with it trying to go one way or another. But before we can get this truck out and test it, I have a list of things to get done. We have to install our fender liners back in. I'm putting one more coat of paint on them before I install them. I just want them to be because you're going to be able to see it here, I want it to look real nice. So while that dries, I also have a couple other things to get done. So I went ahead now and put it on these bricks and tightened and torqued down our lower control arms. I hadn't done that yet. So before I put my fender liner back in here, I'm gonna be detailing all this area, take as much dirt as I could out, and then we're gonna be drilling a hole. You guys can see, we're gonna be drilling a hole somewhere around here. Only because the next thing we're gonna be working on is our sound system. So we want to start doing as much as we can, so that later on we have less work to do, because we're gonna try to think ahead of time and do as much as we can right now. If I drill a hole there and I put a grommet, that will allow me, I'm gonna order an excess battery. I don't know if you guys remember that this battery is completely dead. I mean, I can jump it and it'll keep it running with the alternator, but I need a new battery. So follow the videos, make sure you guys subscribe, because next on our list is gonna be actually doing the system. Or let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think we should do like the whole makeover, finish the whole outside? Because we still need to buy new bumpers, new grill, 454 grill, bow tie. We got the mirrors, and then a new rear bumper too, and get rid of all this chrome here. I got rid of the chrome here on this side. It looked like the one on this side. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, like this. So I'm gonna get rid of this one too before we test drive it, and then obviously get rid of this bed liner or rugged liner, and then put some bed liner on here. So let me know down below, but I'm thinking more of doing the system. I have no radio whatsoever. I mean, it's a stock radio in here, but none of the speakers work, so I kind of need that. It's kind of hard to be, you know, cruising this truck with no type of radio. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing next. So I'm going to be placing an order for an excess battery. We're going to be running 0 gauge wire through that hole that I said we have to make, through there, all the way into the cab, and then maybe do the big 3 upgrade, because these wires are, as you can see, very thin wire. So maybe do the big 3 upgrade for this, and do a full system inside, speakers, subs, everything. So stay tuned for those videos. I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me that you guys can't wait for me to do the system on this truck, because most of you guys have a truck like this. So stay tuned for those videos. This grommet will fit, yeah. This grommet will, but I don't know if wire is gonna be. All right, this grommet fit there. All right, guys, that should be big enough to fit a 0 gauge nice and tight in there. So we got a grommet in there. This is future proofing. Let's check it out inside. Let's check it out inside. And yeah. It's right here. It's right here. Right there. You guys see that? But that way that we can run our 0 gauge wiring right to the battery. Right from the battery down in there. All right, we're ready to put our fender liner back in here. All right, guys, fender liners are all in. You can see how nice they look in here. Look at that. It's probably the only nice thing we have in our engine bay besides our master cylinder there. But in the future we're going to be dressing up this engine. So I'm going to run this 350 as long as I can, and then eventually LS swap it out. Maybe do it on this channel too. I've never done any type of engine swaps or anything like that, but I mean, can't be that hard. So we got our fender liners in, we cut our hole. You can see our hole right there for the future 0 gauge wire to the amps. Fender liner got done on this side too. Look how nice this looks. Damn. Very, very nice. So another thing we do have to do in the future when we dress up the engine is fix all this. Look how brittle. I don't know if the previous owner had this truck out in the sun, most likely, and all the plastic parts are just so brittle, they break so easily. So I'm gonna eventually be replacing all those, not the wiring, but the protection, this what do you call it, looming wire stuff. So eventually, I mean, all of it is brittle, and I can't have all these wires just exposed like this. All right, guys, the other battery was not working, so I'm gonna have to take it off of my baby right here. I'm sorry, girl. Your older sister needs a little heart transplant. So, not heart transplant, that would be your heart. Maybe like a kidney transplant. So, I'm sorry, we kind of have to get you off of here. And we'll put you on soon, girl. We'll get you a new battery. Yeah, we'll get you a brand spanking new battery. So, you won't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take this battery out, put it on the OBS, and then I'll order a brand new one for this one. Oh, this one has a brand new battery. Sometimes you gotta do little sacrifices for your brothers and sisters. Alright, let me take this battery out of here, and then I'll see you guys in the OBS. Alright guys, this is moment of truth. We got our excess battery in. Let's go ahead and turn it on. That has 12 volts, so if it doesn't work, then our alternator's bad. Alright. Alright guys, we are taking it down for its first wash. And they actually had to put a wooden board to get it up on the little ramp because it's too low. I think this is the lowest truck I have. There we have it, guys. First little wash. The paint's not that great, but don't mean we can't have a nice little wash on it. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go dry off this sucker. Alright guys, this is a little test drive right here. Little test drive, seems like everything's actually drives pretty straight, not gonna lie. Considering I haven't even done an alignment, this thing drives straight as can be. And based on how I rode this stock, I mean, keep in mind everything was pretty much stock from factory, over 30 years old, but obviously it drives like a Cadillac now. Real nice, real nice. I'm gonna turn this radio off. Ooh, she drives good. She drives real good. I'm actually gonna go to AutoZone here real quick, get a couple air fresheners to have this beauty smelling good. I didn't have cash on me. Well, I did have cash on me with no change to get the ones at the car wash, and it's like $2 there. So I think I'm just gonna go over here, freshen this sucker up a little bit here. Right in here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ooh. All right. Here we are. And actually, on my other truck, I rarely get compliments. I've already gotten like 3-4 compliments the first day I take it out. Some guy thought it was a 454, I guess because of the tires. Oh, hell yeah. And we got nice cold AC going on. All right, let's go inside and get ourselves some air fresheners. Ooh, damn, look at that. So we got our black ice right here. But look at the stance. I love it. What do you guys think? You guys like the stance? Hell yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put all the black eye stuff. Put one of these refresheners and then one of these in the van. All right, guys, so stay tuned for future videos. Like I said, the next thing I think I'm going to be working on is actually getting the system on this. Not that I don't enjoy driving this truck just like this, but obviously we enjoy a little bit of more tunes. We're rolling the windows down, opening up the third window here in the back, and rolling our tunes. So let me know down below if you guys are interested in those videos. I'll do a thorough video. Like I said, we do have our excess battery now in the front. We did put that in, and it's running like a champ. So but we have to get another one for the OG, and we're gonna get her a brand new one. That way no está aguitada, because right now she's down, she can't be driving. So, but now that we got this all done, I'm glad it's running. Everything's running perfectly. The engine's good right now. Transmission sounds good. Everything looks A1. So it's time to work on the system. Time to get the little upgrades here and there, and then later on, all the body, get it all painted and everything, get it all wrapped. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed, and stay tuned for the next one.